know. So when I see like some people are running like Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2 as a flop movie, when I see some of this article is run by some of this people, I find this news to be really like, very ridiculous. Obviously, all these people who's running this thing, like calling Wakanda Forever flop, obviously they looked at, like recent that there was one article from the Forbes where they're calling this movie, it is, I guess, if you compare with the first movie was hugely successful, but that movie did came out when MCU was its peak. It did made 1.3 billion dollar, and especially on the domestic, that movie did really well. The first movie was it was it was cultural phenomenal when it came out, and this movie, even before it came out, all this TikToker, they're asking people, especially they're asking white people, not to go see this movie on its opening weekend. And when I saw this, I was like, what is gonna hurt its overall box office success? Of course, it's not that people are, I guess people are watching TikTok, so you cannot say like it wasn't affecting the box office. That means that overall, I guess the MCU overall value has gone down since the last movie came out. But this movie to cross that $800 million, which is, it just crossed last weekend. And when I saw that, I was like, whoa, this is a really huge achievement. Because like I don't know that this movie wasn't well received from the people. Like some people liked it, some didn't. But I think what overall this movie's box office helped was definitely adding Namor. Because me personally, when I heard this movie was coming out without Chadwick Boseman, I heard that I was really sad. I was like, I don't need to see this movie. Then I saw the first trailer. I was like, whoa, this movie looks amazing. Namor looked amazing. Many people really liked his character in this movie. Adding him was really very smart move from Kevin Feige, who does know how to bring audience to the theater. Of course, the Black Panther movie making all this money without the center character Black Panther. How? Even like when you hear about this movie coming out without the Spider-Man movie without Peter Parker, how weird it feels. You know what I mean? Like that is how this movie was. Like essentially, although I feel like Suri, she did do good job taking over the mantle, but the whole movie, this movie was like. I think this movie was like okay, received by audience, although I liked it a lot. But I think some people really didn't like Black Panther movie without Black Panther. Especially the Black Panther was missing in this movie. A huge chunk of this movie. Doing this good at the box office is really amazing. This movie obviously did cost a lot of money to make. Like it cost $250 million. It was the budget, which is really high. When I heard that, I was like, whoa. Then again, doing this kind of underwater character, I think it's expensive, as you can see. So like this movie obviously cost $250 million to make. So I guess around 700 million this movie start making money. That is what Forbes was saying. If you read that article, that is what they're saying. But they're calling this movie flop is like maybe it's a little below the expectation, but it's not a flop by any means. How is this people are calling this movie flop? I find this to be ridiculous. Then again, doing this movie $800 million is testament to how popular Black Panther brand is. Still this movie managed, some people didn't like, still this movie managed to make like $432 million. That was a lot. DC movie is not making that money. If you don't believe me, go ask the Batman movie. It made only something. That being said, I think this movie was like, I think it's not like hugely profitable by the first movie, but it doesn't flop either by any mean. I think this movie is like, I will say, Disney will look at this movie's success and they will see this, how valuable Black Panther franchise is. I bet the third movie they will bring Black Panther because he has a son now. That is what I'm looking forward to. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment. What do you think about all this article they're running? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.